Oh, wee.
Seahawks win.
Oh, wee. Hey, bro, tips and overthrows.
Gotta get those.
Ooh, wee. Defense gets a turnover at the end of the game to give the ball back to the offense. Offense scores. They win 24-20. KJ, we back. What's happening?
5-2. Who number one in the NFC West?
Come on,
right
man.
now?
Say it loud.
Hey, y'all put in the group chat. Who is number one in the NFC West right now? It's not the Cardinals.
Let's go.
It's not the Rams.
Let's go.
It's for damn sure not the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's go. I told you before, Brock Purdy ain't Purdy. We'll talk about that later, but let's talk about these Seahawks first. Hey, first of all, shout out. Don't KJ look good in his Seahawks? Hey, don't he look good? Look at him.
I know I didn't play today, but I was a man of the hour in that building. I was a man of the hour. I like your coat. You're so fly. I've never seen this before. It's so shiny. So this thing is clean. G, you clean too?
Well, you know, man. You know, too? I'm clean too. Wait, what that jersey say? Bam! Jaxon Smith-Njigba. JSN. Okay, but then we set it down right there.
From the Ohio State University.
Okay.
All right, let's
get into the game.
All right.
First of all, appreciate y'all joining us. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. I don't want y'all hanging out and you ain't subscribed yet.
Yes. So make sure you subscribe. And real quick in the chat, I know we're not supposed to talk to the chat, but real quick, I got this from Simply Seattle. Go to their website, simplyseattle.com. That's where you can get it. All right, you got you.
And then one more thing. We will be taking your questions towards the end. But right now we got to react. Y'all was waiting, boy. Y'all was waiting like your mom and Pookie and all of them just waiting at the house, Sunday dinner. Okay. First, KJ, Seahawks start off really well. I mean, they come out, you thinking everything's going to be great. That first quarter, everything is good. You like, oh, we going sizzler. And then all of a sudden, the second quarter, the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, they was cheeks.
Yes, all right, let's start with the good. We played, Seahawks came in 4-2. Cleveland Browns came in 4-2. Dominating defense versus dominating defense. Struggling offense with us in the red zone. We got it. It was better. It was better today. Mm-hmm. It was better today. We start off with Jake Bobo, Mo Bobo, who they designed a run for, a fly sweep to the right. He put his foot in the dirt and puts it right there in the end zone. Tyler Lockett with another toe drag swag to add to the Ring of Honor resume he put together. And so they did some really, really good things in the red zone. So I was happy with that.
As much as, and I know a lot of people want to complain about what they saw out of the Seahawks. KJ, I want you to help me reinforce this message. Mm-hmm. The Cleveland Browns are a good football team. The Cleveland Browns can run the ball. They can play defense. Mm-hmm. Today they ran screens that was just beautiful. Go ahead. I knew that'll wake you up.
The people was like, KJ, we need you out there. We need you to stop the screens. I'm like, I'm too old. I can't do it. But the screens, shout out to that play caller. You got a young quarterback, not a young quarterback, but a journeyman in PJ Walker. You want to make life really easy for him. They was running jailbreak screens, running back screens, tight end screens, and they were going for explosive plays, really explosive plays. So they made the game plan really, really simple for this quarterback. And it almost worked. They put up decent amount of points. Mm-hmm. They put up just about enough to get it done. And the formula is screens, run the ball, play really, really dominating defense. And so understand this. I'd heard y'all booing in there. I understand the frustrations. I understand it. But just know that this defense, y'all, that we just played, they're number one in the NFL. You got the reigning potentially defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett, over there. Those guys got 2 picks today. They're a good quality football team. And so when we come out there with a win, can't ask for nothing better than that.
Well, let's talk about some of the things, a lot of things that the Seahawks did do well. Look, y'all can go ahead and talk about the negativity, and you can talk about which player is not him and what player is him. We'll get to that in a second. But I want to start off with this. Don't y'all forget that pass rush by the Cleveland Browns, according to what you taught us, is the best in the National Football League, and they only got 1 sack out of Myles Garrett that came midway through the fourth quarter. By the way, you guys want to know? You want to know how good Myles Garrett is? That dude has 83 sacks in 91 games. Since
I didn't know that.
Since 2017, he has 83 sacks in 91 games. However, you guys want to talk bad about this Seahawks offensive line? Talk about how damn good they were against that. Hey, It was a stalemate against them boys.
Yeah, and so I understand. Like going back to what you were saying, we played a quality football team, and I get it. You upset, you mad, you want us to put up 30 some odd points, but this was a number one defense. Defense wins championships. Like we threw some suspect throws to get some interceptions. Pass rush is getting after it, but we came out there with a win. As a Seahawks, we have this bend, but don't break type of mentality. We bent, but when it mattered most, when Geno Smith went down there in the fourth quarter, game on the line.
Now, I know a lot of people, you said you heard boos. A lot of y'all want to get on here and say Geno's not him. You want upset about some of the ways he played in that game. But KJ, this is where you help us out. For almost 13 seasons, we've watched the Seahawks team under Pete Carroll be really good at closing out games. You guys know what we just saw at the end where the Seahawks come back and win the game. We've seen that time and time again. What does Pete Carroll teach, and what do you guys do on the sidelines to bring that culture of winning at the end all the time?
Understand this. They practice this all the time. Every Wednesday, we have a walkthrough, and we do 2-minute drill every single Wednesday. Coach Carroll's like, here's the situation. We're down 4 points, end of the game. We're down a field goal. We want to get a touchdown and we can, but we got to get a field goal to win the game. We practice this every Thursday and walkthrough. Hey, it's 2-minute drill. It's tied up. We want to get down here. Geno, get us in the position, kick a field goal. We win the ball game. And so he puts these guys in these positions in practice, and then we understand that practice is everything. So when you come to the game, like I've been there before. I've done this. I know the plays. I know the checks. I'm built for this moment. When I saw Geno go down there, boom, boom, boom. Oh, check. I see Njigba one-on-one. Let me give my young rookie a chance. Let me give my young buck a chance. He threw the bubble screen out there. Jaxon Smith-Njigba did the rest. Ball game, Seahawks win.
What'd you see from that Seahawks defense today?
Hey.
What's from the defense today?
Like you said, tips and over those.
Got to get those.
Clint Hurt once again dialing it up. Jamal Adams. It's games on the line. Who I'm going to go to? I'm going to call number 33 number. Something good going to happen or something bad going to happen. But something going to happen when I call this blitz right here. He blitzed Jamal right through that B gap. He gets not his hands, but he got his
helmet. He want to bend him like Beckham. He can play for the Sounders. Bow.
And Julia right there for the interception. And so with these guys, gave up a little too many yards rushing, 150 yards, 155 yards rushing. PJ Walker, who's been doing his thing, he got a touchdown, got an interception. But this is the strength of this football team. This defense is the strength. Once again, Jordyn Brooks. Well, I've been saying it's time to give this man a contract. I've been saying that he came like shoom, right through that B gap on the blitz for a beautiful sack force fumble. Mafe picks it up. Mafe got a sack today. Darrell Taylor got a sack. And can
I say something? Okay. Wait, it's about 500 of y'all on here. So y'all hearing it first. Now, sometimes I'll be scared to say stuff because KJ, he might get a little upset in his feelings. So, what you think about this? I wanted to say it last week. I feel better saying it this week. Boye Mafe and Darrell Taylor remind me of when Cliff Averill and Mike Bennett first got to the Seahawks in 2013 when they were not starters, but they contributed a great deal. They weren't counted on to play a whole lot of snaps, but when they got in there, they did their things. Boye Mafe had 8 tackles today, a tackle for loss, had a sack. My man Darrell Taylor at the end of the game with 20 seconds left, third down, he gets a sack right there. I'm just saying, I'm not calling them. I'm not saying they're them. I'm just saying that we got to give love to Boye Mafe and Darrell Taylor. That boys is good.
So I went to the facility the other day. And I saw Mafe. I'm like, boy, you playing your tail off. You playing good. And then the coaches was like, hey, don't give him too much. Don't give him too much praise. Like, let him grow up a little bit. I said, hey, can you handle praise? He's like, yeah, I can handle it. Obviously, he can. The man was out there balling. He played strong against the run. Got a sack for his fumble. I need more from Darrell Taylor.
Okay.
I need more from Darrell Taylor. He got the sack, cool. But I need Darrell Taylor to continue take these steps forward, continue setting that edge, continue to becoming a student of the game. And so Darrell Taylor is on his way. But right here, right now, Boye Mafe, I'll take him every day of the week. And so I love what he brings to the table from training camp all the way till today.
Okay, well, you didn't go too crazy on me. I want to talk about something else that the Cleveland Browns did well today, and this is something that I got to point out. Did you guys notice that PJ Walker, they couldn't really get to him? Them 3 interior linemen, they have 2 Pro Bowl guards, and your boy that used to be with the Seattle Seahawks, Ethan Posick.
Oh, was he out there today?
Yes, he's a center. Ethan Posick is for them. And them 300-pound jokers, man, they was like, I'm guarding my sandwich back here. Not today. So I want to give them love. They did a great. The Cleveland Browns are good, man. They going to beat some other teams that we're going to see going forward. We'll talk about that. But they are good.
They don't have any Nick Chubb. They didn't have Deshaun Watson out there. Like, this is your starting running back, your starting quarterback that was missing today. And you almost beat a really good quality football team. So once they get healthy, once Deshaun Watson come back, maybe they'll be better. But understand this, guys. We got to win today. And we're about to take this rough stretch. We got the Ravens. We got the Commanders, who you can't sleep on. Like, it's going to be some teams. And so when you facing this, when you got this journey in the football season, we're talking 17 games. By any means necessary, we want to come out with a W because we know that it's going to get harder down the line. And so 5 wins in week 8 of the football season, we're in good shape. We're in really good shape.
Now, I want to remind all, we're at 600, man. Y'all here, man. Appreciate y'all being here. But this is where you can help us out, because I think that we as fans, especially me, I'm emotional all over the place, but we get guilty. And we're guilty of judging games on paper, playing out games on paper. You see what happened with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos?
Broncos country.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's right.
The Waffle House did you good.
Waffle House?
Did them good. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, keep going.
So anyway, you got those situations. You got the Panthers losing to the Texans, right? You got that happening. So, and if you got, of course, Joe Burrow. Trying to tell y'all Joe Burrow.
When I saw him put the alien head on, I was like, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay. Let's get back to the game. DK. Let's talk DK. I need to talk about DK because a lot of y'all not y'all, hold on, including me. I've been a little, come on, DK, you got to be here. You got to do this. DK was a dog today. And let's not forget that last touchdown is DK blocking.
Thank God he didn't hold. I was
he almost did.
I was like,
he let go. He let go.
14 targets. How many catches? 5
catches.
6 catches?
5 catches.
Okay, I want that ratio to be up.
I'm not blaming DK for that. Hold
up. Let's talk about the interception. Geno.
That was a bad throw. Bad route, and a real bad decision to throw an out route right there when you still got a timeout. That was at the end, of the second quarter.
Yeah.
That whole situation was bad. That's on Shane Waldron, that's on DK, and that's on Geno. I said what I said.
And with DK, we understand, y'all, he's playing through it. He's playing through it. He's not 100% healthy. When you got ribs, when you got cartilage, it's hard to breathe. When you get hit, it is not fun. So him playing through injuries is really, really, I appreciate that. But
KJ taught y'all. Now let me see who was listening. KJ taught y'all the formula. KJ told y'all that Gus Bradley used to tell him. Matter of fact, Larry Fitzgerald had told him. KJ said there's a P plus T equation when it comes to these players. Which one of y'all know that?
Yeah, well, we talk about performance and tolerance. And so
explain it.
And so you're going to be tolerated if your performance is high. If your performance is low, we're not going to tolerate no bull stuff from you. Understand that. And so the production needs to be high. If you go be, want to complain and getting penalty, like, you better be putting up 100 yards and a touchdown dang near each and every game.
Impulse gaming got it. Performance toleration. So a lot of times, you guys, sometimes maybe you don't do too much football and you want to hear my analogies. And let me give you some performance toleration. Let me give you an example. Let's just say you are a millionaire and you make about $10 million a year. $10 million a year, you can come home anytime you want to.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You come home, you pay the cost to be the boss.
Nothing.
Now, let's switch it. If you bring it in, no disrespect. If you bring it in, in Seattle about $50,000, then you're still here, but you better be home on time. You got a curfew.
And so with DK,
you ignore that.
With DK, no penalties today. Can we give him a round of applause?
Round of applause.
No penalties today. We didn't see any bad body language.
Nobody body language.
We saw him blocking for his guy when it was time to win the ball game.
Yes, sir.
Didn't get a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So I call that growth. Mm-hmm. Great job, DK. Didn't do any extracurricular stuff. You played ball, you played sound, you put your team in a position to win the ball game. There was no setbacks from DK. And so that's growth. Shout out to Coach Carroll addressing it, getting it figured out.
The fans they in my mind, and they know me. They know I don't take I gotta come back to this. So KJ, your performance in your life has been here. Where's your curfew at? Is it here? You know what I'm saying? Where are you at when it comes to your curfew?
I came home like 1 o'clock the other night. That was pushing it.
Oh, you came home at 1 a.m.?
That was pushing it. She said be home by midnight.
I
said I'm about to push this. I'm about to be home by midnight.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. So when you on your way home and you know it's 1 a.m, do you call?
I text her. I said I'm on my way home. I said I'm on my way home.
Okay.
Don't ask me where I am. Yeah. I'm on my way home, and it ain't by midnight. I'll be home when I get there.
So take us through it. So you come in the garage, close your door. Now, do you close it soft?
I'm quiet as a church mouse.
Okay. Do you?
I turn my flashlight on my phone. I don't turn on no light. Turn my flashlight. Take my clothes off, and I sneak in the bed.
Oh, you get in the bed? You don't even go on the couch?
Yeah, I get in my bed. I sneak in my bed.
And what she say?
She pretend like she sleep. I know she be up. And she look at her phone like 3 minutes later, see what time it is. What time this mother came home? It's 1 o'clock. But
okay, just had to get that point across.
Hey, so I see. It's just time to get to the chat.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the game. Y'all know what happened. First place, Seattle Seahawks.
First place. So let's just address, before we get to the chat, let's address Geno. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, some really, really good plays. Some head scratchers out of Geno. And when I was watching him, I was like, I just hope that it's not in his head. I hope that all the noise isn't getting to Geno. Understand, like, the biggest and the best thing we can do as fans is support this dude, because he's our quarterback. And he's a really, really good quarterback. He's going to be the quarterback for the duration of the season and for years to come. And so I just hope he's not hearing the noise with some of the decisions he's making. Like, so we got to see. But 2 interceptions, the formula is always protect the football. Don't give your opponents anything. Let's make it hard for them. Let's not make it hard for us. So
okay.
Yeah, he playing the Ravens next week, so he got to.
I was going to try to get away from the whole Geno, because first of all, they won. Geno, fantastic drive at the end.
Yeah.
Shout out to the offensive line for giving him time. Have we, as fans, you as a Seahawk legend, Super Bowl champion, have we seen the best of Geno Smith? Do you think that we are going to see better than this, or do you think that we probably won't see better than this? But however, you maybe might think that this is enough.
It's documented what Geno can do. We got film. His resume speaks for itself. Man was a Pro Bowler last year. He saw what he did against his Lions. The Lions game was his best game. Detroit Lions was hands down his best game this football season. So that's the standard that we're expecting as fans, as former legends. Like, I want you to play to this caliber. And if it's anything like down here, hey, come on, man, let's pick this thing back up. That's what we want. That's what he wants for himself. Okay. That's what Coach Carroll wants. Okay. And so, is it time to hit the panic button? Absolutely not. He's winning ball games, and that last drive said it said everything we need to see from Geno Smith. He put down a 2-minute drill, game winner, job well done.
I'll end it with this, and we get to the questions. I know we got that one big one that's right there. I'll end it with this. I don't know if we will see better than this. I don't know if we will get a better Geno, but in my heart of hearts, I do think that this Geno is enough to win. I mean, they 5-2 right now.
5-2.
They 5-2. Call it what you want to call it. He's good enough to get you 5-2. And how many people in NFL can say that? Not many. Call your fans, call your Niner fans, your cousin and them, and talk your talk. Tell them we them boys.
Time out. Forget being number one in the NFC West, which is cool. But who's in the NFC? It's the Eagles. Is it the Seahawks number 2 in the NFC?
They might be. They might be. Y'all statisticians, help us out. Help us out. All right, let's get to that question right there. Q&A,
and
baby.
before the questions, make sure you guys put all the stuff in the comment.
Subscribe. Come on now.
I'm begging you.
Come on. It's the quest to get to 50,000 subscribers. Okay, what we got? KJ, much love to you. But what is your prediction on the next 3 games? Ravens, Commanders, and Rams. Do you think we could keep the number 1 spot in our division? And also, what's going on with Geno? Well, you just explained.
Francisco Angeles. On the next 3 games, we got to play the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, who's playing really, really good football. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a battle. It will not be easy. Lamar Jackson, I played him several times. Hands down, the most dynamic football player I ever faced in my career. He's fast. He's quick. He can make throws too. They look healthy. Odell, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. They got a defense. It won't be easy. With the Commanders, I'm not worried about the Commanders. We should handle business.
Jaster 22.
Hold up, I got to get to the Rams.
Oh, okay.
With the Rams, playing Sean McVay, it's not easy. So, yeah, well, it's not easy.
Jaster 22. I know how some Seahawks fans and players and former players feel about Russ, but I personally can't help but like the dude. He was there for my little cousin who was suffering from leukemia multiple times while in Seattle.
I love Russ. I know everyone mad at me because he came on the show and I said he need to make some apologize and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the dude's a good-hearted dude, always visiting the Seattle's children's hospitals, got a heart of gold. And so I'm glad that he did that for your cousin. You know, he's a solid dude.
I want to add to that. Hey, when it comes to that kind of stuff, Russ and visiting kids with cancer and doing those extra things.
And it's not for show either.
It's not for show.
Yeah, no one just spends 2 hours out of the day just for show. Yeah,
let me see what that other one says. Josh says, awesome to meet you, G, before the game. Thanks for the FaceTime call. Love. Look,
that's the one.
That's Josh. What's up, Josh? What's up, man? Hey, it was good to meet you in line, man. We FaceTimed, got KJ on the phone. Shout out to Josh, man. He said he watches every episode.
Appreciate you.
What Jason got to say?
Jason K. Rams lose, Cardinals lose, Niners lose. Seahawks win and now first in the division. Today has been a good day. Also, I got to know your reaction to the Love's pick after doinking off Jamal's head. That was a play of the game.
Don't talk to me. I got my glasses on. You heard what he said. The Seahawks are first, man.
We in first.
We first, man.
If you ain't first, you last.
Ricky Bobby.
If you ain't first, you last. And so I jumped up out of my chair. I jumped up out of my chair. Big time. Jamal just been making plays since he came on the scene.
Man, we about to get to, come on, we're getting to 1,000 viewers. We've never got to 1,000 viewers. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button and subscribing.
Domingo Rodriguez.
What'd he say?
Do y'all believe we can beat San Francisco twice this year? Listen, understand this. I know they lost 3 in a row, but the Niners, they're nice, man. I'm not gonna sleep on the Niners. That defense is dominant. I played 11 years in the NFL. Kyle Shanahan is hands down, not even close, the best play caller I've ever faced in my career. And so I truly believe this team will get it figured out. Beating them guys twice with that defense, with those caliber players, is going to be a big-time challenge. I'm all up for splitting it. We for sure going to split it. But beating them twice, this going to be rough.
I told you that Brock Purdy wasn't Purdy. He believes
what was Brock Purdy's stats today?
Who cares? He threw 2 interceptions. He threw that thing away. And you know Pete Carroll says you can't turn over the football.
I saw Kyle Shanahan looking so mad.
Come on now.
Should have kept Trey Lance.
Come on now. Come on. Yeah, oh, by the way, can the Seahawks beat them twice? Yes. Can the Seahawks walk on the moon? Yes. Can Bobo be the same thing as more cowbell? Matter of fact, I stole that. Somebody had that in there. Whoever you are, if you're still in there, that was damn good. Okay, what else we got?
I like C. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll go to Victor Garcia. Will the Seahawks make any trades before the deadline?
That's Tuesday. Deadline Tuesday.
Deadline Tuesday.
I think
First
so.
of all, DK not going anywhere, so let's just shut all that noise out. If anything, we'll bring in some interior defensive linemen to get this thing cracking some more. So,
yeah. Travel says, can you talk about Mr. Lockett, Tyler Lockett, Mr. Reliable?
Bro, I was talking to someone in the stands, and they was like, Tyler Lockett's career is just, it ain't the flashiest thing in the world. It ain't the Hall of Fame, but it is so consistent. It is something you could depend on. Each and every football season, throw the ball this man's way, magic is going to happen. We're talking going on 5 years with 1,000 yards receiving. 5 years in a row with 1,000 yards receiving. This man is an awesome teammate, just an awesome dude. And on the football field, he's always available. He don't always practice, but on game day, he gonna always be there showing up. I love the dude, and he got about at least another 4 years in him. At least another 4 years.
Tyler Lockett is that woman that's not that good looking, but got good credit and a good job and a good personality. This is the reason why every single time y'all don't never call Tyler Lockett the best receiver. You just say he's underrated. So that's what I'm saying. When you go see Jessica, I'm just making up a name, but you go see Jessica, she is reliable. You know what I'm saying? You don't really go out with her on Friday or Saturday, but you always show up at the house. She got good credit, and she always got something in the crock pot. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Miss Reliable.
Your mama side piece. Dang, okay. Do you personally think, not your mama, do you personally think Geno will transcend into the star quarterback we need to take us to a Super Bowl and potentially winning it? Whoo, your mama side piece. That's a very deep, deep question. Do you think he would personally understand this? It takes not just the quarterback, but it takes a lot to win a Super Bowl. It takes a lot of luck. It takes a lot of good health. It takes a lot of talent. When I look at Geno, he does have it. It needs to be done on a more consistent basis. Understand that. He has it. We've seen it, but it needs to be done more on a consistent basis to where it becomes the standard. Like, this is us as a football team. I'm not going to go here, and then when I play the Cardinals, I'm here. I need him to be at that level a lot more than what I've seen. And so he's done it. He's proven it. But you talking about getting to the Super Bowl, we talk about making that playoff race, that playoffs run, he has got to be on point. So I've seen it, but I need to see it more if we're really talking about winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. Josiah, today was evident on why we need to use Charbonnet more. Our run game was killing it the first quarter. Why do we break the rule of take what the defense gives you? When we started pounding it in the mid-fourth again, it made the lay down TD with JSN easy.
Mm-hmm.
Josiah, bruh, I'm with you.
You've been saying this.
You can see it with Charbonnet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He just running with purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like when somebody asks you a question and then somebody's like, well, honey, do I look fat in these jeans? You're like, well, and no, Charbonnet says, yes, you do.
Yes. And he got to get more carries. He has got to get more carries. We're not running him enough. He only got like 5-6 carries today. This is a 15 carry type of running back. 15 carry type of running back. He exploded in that fourth quarter. Big play. Yeah. Big play. And it set us up for the touchdown, like you said. And so we got to find a way to get him more involved. I look at Shane Waldron, and he does have his hands full. Understand, guys, he does have a lot of guys he has got to make happy. You got a Bobo, you got Njigba, Lockett, DK, a starting running back you got to make happy. And so there's only one football on the field. And let's not forget about the tight ends. And so right now he is an odd man out, But let's tick it up a little bit if we want to be successful. Because we're going on the road to play the Ravens. Pound this dude. Pound them. Break they will. Charbonnet the one that can get that done.
All right. Silas. KJ, why do you think we play to the opponent's level every week? Never much better or worse. As a former Hawk, maybe you got some insight.
Look, y'all asked some really good questions. I said this last time. Look at how we played the LA Rams game 1. Rebuild year, no Cooper Kupp. We should win this ball game.
Mm-hmm.
They came out there and they kicked us in our mouth. When we played the Detroit Lions the following week, oh, this team is going to win the division. This is Jared Goff and Dan Campbell. They're going to be potentially win the NFC North. We played at their level. Come back playing the Cardinals. It was like, what are we doing? And so they, for some strange reason, this is Seattle Seahawks like, where we're just seeing backup quarterback, but we're not just taking over and dominating like we should. And so, with that being said, we know we're playing the Baltimore Ravens this week. We know this is a potential team that could win the Super Bowl. I truly believe, call me crazy, but we're going to obviously, once again, match their level, match their intensity. But we don't want to get in the habit of playing here up and down, but we're going to match this team player for player, scheme for scheme. It's going to be a big-time matchup, and so I'm excited for this one.
We almost to 1,000. Let's go. Hey,
don't y'all leave. Stay with us.
Stay with us now. Now, real quick, everybody that's watching right now, I want you to just let this sit in for a minute. Let this marinate with you. The Seahawks are number 2 in the NFC.
What do we got to complain about? What's there to complain about?
Come on now. Hey, number 2 in the NFC. The Eagles are 1. The Seahawks are 2. With the Lions, of course. Dallas Cowboys. Number 2.
We're healthy. Defense is balling. We're winning. And will we figure this out more on offense? Yes. Trust and believe. There's nothing that Coach Carroll cannot figure out. And so we're in prime position to be a really good team that's going to potentially win this division. Hell, we may even get a bye week. I know it's early. We may even get a bye week.
Come on, Leap. Leap says still not impressed. Leap, come on now. I want you to stay in and tell me, what else do you want, Leap? Leap, what else do you want?
Leap, tell us what you want, and we'll try to get an answer.
Man, it's like, I know y'all get mad at me at these metaphors and analogies, but could you imagine being with a significant other that don't appreciate nothing? Every time you come home, you pay all the bills, you do everything right, you come in with a curfew, you take care of the kids, you give them bath, you do help them with their homework, and she still don't appreciate it.
Yeah. 1,000 viewers. Appreciate you guys. That's a record.
That's a record. Let's go. Man, I love y'all, man.
What do you guys think of Kenny McIntosh? He should be back very soon. I hope so. What have you done for me lately?
What did Leaf say? I need more consistent plays for both. Leaf, the other team gets paid too. No. You do know that the other team is a $1 billion franchise. They get coaches and players. They get paid too. You can't just think that the Seahawks will go out and win by 50.
Yeah. My man just asked, do you think we could beat the Cowboys and Eagles? First and foremost, we're going to Dallas. We're going there. We're going to be in person. Come kick it with us. We'll drop more information soon. But can we beat them boys? Yes, we can. The Eagles, listen.
Game at a time.
Listen, the tush push, I got it figured out. I'm going to tell you, I got it figured out. I had a dream how to stop the tush push. I'm going to tell y'all that week, I had a dream how to stop it.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass serious. I was going to save it, but you asked me.
Well, wait. You can't give that information on the podcast before the Seahawks play the Eagles. So you're going to have to take that up to the facility. Even though that would be great and people can hear that here, do we want to give that information out on how to stop the tush push?
They go pay me for it?
Who? The Seahawks?
No, I really got a real ass. I got the key to it.
Wow.
I got the key to it.
Can I hey, if you were at the stadium today, this has been something I want to bring up. I probably shouldn't bring this up. I apologize. So it's like saying with all due respect before you say something. So I'm going to apologize with all due respect. But did you guys see the 12 flag raiser today? Now, usually one of my favorite parts to start the game is the 12 flag raiser. I love that part. KJ? Love it. I mean, it's my favorite part.
I look forward to it as well.
And today, if you guys were there, you saw, and I'm like, boy, it's throwback. You had Montel Williams and Montel Jordan at halftime. You wearing this. A lot of Seahawks legends, Cam Chancellor, KJ Wright. And then all of a sudden, you got the damn science guy. What in the world was that?
All the people that wore the throwback jerseys. We got Kenny Easley, Steve Largent, Jim Zorn. Like someone like, okay, who is it? Who is it? Oh, okay, it's Bill. So
I told y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna say what some of y'all been thinking. I think Bill Nye's a nice guy, the science guy, just not the guy for 12, not the 12 flag raiser. I was not excited. It reminds me of somebody wanting to go to prom. They didn't ask 6 or 7 people. They didn't get a chance to go to prom, but their mama asked the best friend to ask her daughter, and then they went to the prom. That's who raised the damn flag.
Okay. Francisco Angeles, when is your next watch party? We're going to do it the away San Francisco game. Away San Francisco game. Come join us. We had a great time the last time. It was on and popping. G and I will announce it soon.
By the way, I know that Bill Nye, I know that he lived here. Come on now. I know. I understand that.
But this week was sacred. I'm just saying this week was sacred. Colin Swayze. KJ, if you were the coach and could make one move before the trade deadline, what position would you target? Also, thanks for everything you two do. Let's look on offense. Good at quarterback, good at running back, good at receivers. Offensive line. We've been banged up. We've been really banged up. So someone in the interior, I would really look forward to, I would look to make a move there. Defense, our secondary is locked and loaded. Nothing's happening there. Our linebackers, Bobby and Jordyn, are playing out of their minds. The defensive linemen, I don't hear any backup defensive lineman names called during the game. I don't. And so understand that in football, you want a rotation. You want to just put guys in, put guys out, and we just doing this dang thing right here. And so I'm talking about a defensive lineman on the interior is what I want to see from this football team. And so it's Tuesday. They got to make some moves.
They definitely got to make some moves.
Outside guys, we cool with Mafe? Are we cool with Daryl Taylor?
Oh, yes.
Are we cool with Frank Clark?
By the way,
who's going to be the other one?
Frank Clark looked good out there.
What number was he wearing? 57?
57.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you cool at the outside linebacker spot? We got enough pass rush?
Yes. Wait. There's never enough pass rush, like there's never enough cowbell.
So pass rush as well.
What other questions y'all got? Come on now. We had 1,000. We got to hold on. We celebrate. It's 1,039. Yeah.
KJ, what do you think of Woolen and Spoon on our show? You asked about Riq Woolen.
I asked about Riq Woolen.
First, before we get to Riq Woolen, Witherspoon, PBUs left and right. Energy was on point once again. Strapping dudes. I love me some Devin Witherspoon. Riq Woolen.
Love him. I haven't heard his name, but heard his name a lot today. Mm-hmm. Got that interception today. Gotta. I didn't like that flag on 3rd down. The head to the face.
Did he hit his face?
Yeah, he did.
But it's like one of them. It's one of them penalties. Like this has nothing to do with the game. Like
I think the Seahawks have the best duo corners in the game.
Yep.
I think Riq Woolen and Devin Witherspoon, I'll match them up against anybody. If you guys want to argue, give me another 2 that can rival that.
Yep. And don't forget, we go nickel, then Trey Brown comes in.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I don't like these Seahawk opinions that I have. Nobody, just remember, when you guys are getting ready to talk to your friends or your cousins back home and they're trying to say the Seahawks aren't this, tell them this. The Seahawks are number 2 in the conference.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the division and number 2 in the conference. I'm tired of folks not respecting these Seattle Seahawks.
Rob Harris, you guys like the way they're using Jamal Adams since he's been back. Coach Hurt, the Seahawks defensive coordinator, is in his bag right now. I know it may be a little too soon, but when you put together these type of performances, these type of game plans, This is like, this is head coach talk. This is let's bring this man to our franchise. And so how he's using Jamal Adams, blitzing him out there, just buzzing in the flats. Guess what I was sitting next to in the Legend Suite today?
Who?
Cam Chancellor. And guess what we was talking about?
What?
Jamal Adams. And he said, I like the way they're using him. They going big nickel. They buzzing him to the flats. They blitzing him. This is coming from the number 31, the guy with that black visor. He likes how they're using Jamal Adams. Cam Chancellor told me this today. And so he's healthy. He's playing fast. I love it.
Tyler says, where's that? It says about G going to the JSN call you is down. Oh, there it is. Tyler says, G, the JSN call you when he got the game-winning touchdown. We just text, but I'm about to go over there here in a second, go see him, go celebrate with my guy. Yeah, JSN, baby. Bam.
All right. We got two more, guys. Two more. And we got some Sunday night football to get to. Who playing tonight? Bears?
The damn Bears and the Chargers?
Ugh. Anyway.
They should have flexed this. They should have flexed the Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns.
No, they shouldn't have.
And put us Sunday night.
Don't about to see no PJ Walker.
They didn't want to see 4-2 against 4-2. They didn't want to see a good defense. Okay.
Don't see no damn PJ Walker.
Okay, I ain't gonna. But by the way, but KJ, real quick though, this is something you gotta answer. Are you kind of jealous that you guys didn't get to play in the throwbacks? Are you jealous of the atmosphere that you saw there today?
Jealous isn't the word. Feeling some type of way, annoyed that I played there for a decade, and I couldn't get to rock these. Yes, because I asked when I was there. I said, "Hey man, let's wear the." I call them the Cortez. I said, "Let's wear the Cortez Kennedys. Let's bring back the throwbacks." Oh man, we gotta ask the owner about it. So no, we didn't wear them, and I do feel some type of way.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The stadium had a buzz to it, man.
They painted the field.
Oh, man.
They made a lot of money. You know how much money they made from people buying throwbacks? And they wore these in Dallas when we were out there too. All right, last question. Before we get out here, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and last question. Make it a good one. Our producer, highlight a good one. Come on, producer.
Y'all got to subscribe now.
All right.
Got to get the 50,000. Subscribe.
No question, but we're going to Colin Swayze. It would be awesome to see Lofa Tatupu on a future interview on here. You damn right it would be.
Yeah, I don't know why Lofa don't want to come on here.
I went on Lofa's podcast, Take 12. Come on, Minds. But you put our minds together, we could do a KJ's Corner.
Ooh.
Lofa and I, we could do a KJ's Corner.
No exaggeration, 12s. I tell this to KJ. Today, I mean, I talk to KJ all the time, so a lot of my football that I learn is from KJ right now. But years ago, it was Lofa. And as a matter of fact, I ain't want to gossip. You ain't heard it from me, Miss Benita in Living Color. But when Lofa was coaching for the Seahawks, when he was coaching the linebackers, that was the only time that KJ made the Pro Bowl. I ain't want to gossip, and you ain't heard it from me.
Love was like, KJ, you got to take on blocks better. Go right down the lineman's face mask. Put your head on his head. I said, Lofa, I'm not putting my head in nobody's head. But you know what I started doing? I started taking on blocks 1,000,000 times better. Became more instinctive. And so I love Lofa. That's my dog for life. And he needs to be a coach too or a scout. Get him in the building, Seahawks.
When the Seahawks going to put you in the building? I mean, shit, like I know... Maybe the Seahawks, look, maybe somebody in the Seahawks is watching this. Watch this. Maybe the Seahawks is like, why would we pay KJ when we could just call KJ and be like, KJ, come on over here. And then you come over there for free and give knowledge.
Seahawks, if y'all want to know how to stop the tush push, it's going to cost you $20,000. I got you, though. But I got the answer for it. Last question. Why was PJ Walker slicing us up after we were up 14-0? The pressure was getting there, but he had open receivers. Guys, when I tell you their screen game was dialed up perfectly, I'm the screen master. I'm the screen master. But I was sitting right next to Cam, and it was a play action, and both of us like, oh, they throwing it deep. But to the left, it was a screen. I was like, damn, that was a good play. It was another play to the tight end. They got us in man-to-man coverage. They went empty. It was man across the board. The tight end blocked, release. The lineman blocked Jamal Adams, who was responsible for the tight end. had like a 30-yard game. So they dialed it up at the right time. The play design was really beautiful. Even I couldn't stop it if I was out there. And so for the offensive coordinator, he put together a really good game plan for the Cleveland Browns.
KJ, you about to start wearing Seahawks stuff on these podcasts?
So I've been doing this podcast for the past 5 months. It's my first time wearing some Seahawks gear. And but when the coat this clean, I couldn't take it off today. But hey, that was fun, man.
Yeah.
5-2.
But when
Ravens
is your curfew usually though? If it's you got in at 1 a.m, when usually is your curfew? Do you have a curfew?
She jokes around, but she be dead serious. Like she be home by midnight. But I look at her and I be like, I don't say nothing. But I push that needle. So you can't do everything they say, G.
Oh, we can't?
You gotta keep them on their toes a little bit. About to get in trouble. Hey, we'll see y'all next time. Like and subscribe. And Seahawks versus Ravens next week. We'll see y'all then.
Number 2 in the NFC. Let's go.